Oh, gosh darn it. Ugh. Okay, they've done something with attrition here. Most certainly have done something with attrition here. Those ships are lost. Yeah. Naval attrition is something as strange is going on with it. Okay, so the colonist is en route. Okay, back to our up here. I don't know where his army is. He's certainly not attacking the. He must be resieging. Yeah, he's resieging up here in Malwa. Looks like it's a good time to reclaim Bidar. Be one of our missions. We already have a claim on it. We're in place, and he's been weakened by all the rebels. Assuming our military thinks they can handle the heathens on the Indian subcontinent better than they can the natives on the islands. Oh, good. Get rid of those penalties. Don't have the army morale penalty anymore. That's a bonus. Cyber? Ready to tackle Bidar? Well, he's somewhat weakened with the by the rebels up there. He's got his stack up here re-sieging Malwa, it looks to me like. But he's got rebels roaming around up there as well. So it should be a... As I said, as long as you think your troops are better equipped to handle the heathens on the Indian subcontinent than they are the natives on the islands. So we'll go ahead and do that. I don't think we need any allies. Delhi and Kachar would both join, but I really don't see the need to do that. And we've got our coring complete. How do you want to do this? Detach a couple sieges and keep one main army? I said he's got about 11 to 13,000 in the Malwa province, 11,000 in the Malwa province. Take a quick look. Overextension is 0. Aggressive expansion should be minimal. One point of aggressive expansion. One point of aggressive expansion, so we don't have any aggressive expansion penalty to speak of. We could grab a couple territories out of this war. No, he has no allies. Done. Delhi is now calling us to war against Persia. Only thing I would worry about Persia would be fleets. We're certainly not going to contribute any land strength to that war. They've got a total of 13 ships. 4 light, 5 galleon, 4 transport, so their fleet isn't even anything worth worrying about. They are allied with Swahili, though, and we don't have anything defending our territory over there. The only thing to worry about of course the question is Swahili actually in the war? They are not at the moment in the war. That doesn't mean they won't get called into the war and answer. I'll leave that up to my advisors here. I'm not extremely worried about Swahili. We can get troops over there. We can pull troops off of Colony if need be. Or, for that matter, we can throw a couple mercs together. I wouldn't mind seeing Delhi lose some land to Persia, but I don't want to throw away an alliance right now at the moment either. We have very little in the way of natural allies any longer up here, other than Kachar, who's determined to self-destruct. Yeah, I'm not worried about Persia actually marching through to us. Synaptic, Cyber, Devil, what do you think? They only have 20,000 total men too, Persia. So certainly they're never going to get down into our territory. Yeah, I kind of tend to agree. Like I said, it's our only ally left that would be of any use against anything. Okay. Like I said, if Swahili marches some up, that's fine. Once these sieges complete, we'll march over and teach the Swahilis the error of their ways. I guess to do that we would need to build some more transports though, right? should be enough. Okay. Do you want to wait for your next Diplotech, which is dry docks and trade depots, or do we want to push an idea, which would be increased settlers per year, an additional 33 settlers per year? We're still slightly behind in Diplotech, but not terribly far. Okay. It'll take us double our average annual settler increase there, so that's not bad. Oh, there's his army we were looking for. 6, 4, and 1 versus our 7. Oh, we need to throw some more infantry at that stack. We lost the bonus for combined arms there. Might not matter here. Remember, it's white peace with the Oriat Horde. Should, yep, wipe out that unit. Okay, so we'll keep an eye out. Swahili is sieging our territory, so we'll send some, as soon as we get some transports thrown together, we'll send some units over there to punish them. Hijaz accepted peace with the Mamluks, full annexation. Overseas territories are insurers. Yeah. What's up with this? Transports are starting to come out. Okay, David. Nice to see them still hanging around. That was one of our potential startup nations for this save. Six, 4, 5, not a bad leader. Our score here, 25. Let's see if we can bump that up a little bit here. Looks like, no, I was going to say it looked like Delhi had kicked Persia out, but Persia still got a significant army up there. I don't know if we're going to rack up enough war score to get Persia to give us any of the Swahili land. Would be a significant war score to do that. Look at all those rebel provinces that might defect our way. See what kind of war score we need to take these two. Could take those two right now. I'm not convinced I want to actually enter Persia at this point. They're pretty big. Ooh, gain stability. I think I'm going to take that stability gain because we're due for a comet. See how we do against the Swahili lands. Let's finish these sieges here. This one's almost done. I think 3 territories is more than sufficient here. It'll take us a while to core those up. Yeah. And there's another rebel army there. I would love the rebels to take these last 3 territories and then have the whole lot defect to us. Okay, can we get all 3? We cannot get all 3. Significant distance between us taking the 2 and the 3. I'm happy with the 2. Let the rebels take care of the rest of the territories up there. As far as I'm concerned, there's a decent chance that we'll get some defection over to us as it is. No, we don't have anywhere near the war score for that. We're 100 points away from being able to grab that 3rd one. I mean, yeah, we could siege everything, but as it is, taking the 2 and letting the rebels take care of the rest is more than sufficient for me at this point. It's going to take us time to core those, since I want my next administrative tech before we bother too much with that. There are a couple of grain provinces here. Nope, we even got a couple more gold out of it too. There's not much. We can get them to release revoke cores too, which won't hurt anything. Oh, well, at least one of them. Let's finish this siege and see if we can get them to revoke one more core. If we could get them to revoke claims on 2 cores, that would be perfect. Yeah. Okay, we're not going to wait. We need to deal with those rebels that just popped up. No, they're Kandeshi. So they're trying to reform their nation that Malwar took early on. On a... well, you know what? That's technically that's on a territory that we're not going to claim, though. So we'll let this play out. We'll finish our siege. That way, we finish our siege. We get our 2 territories. They finish their siege. They get their territory and reform Kandesh. That doesn't bother us at all. And we're certain to finish our siege before he finishes his. What are you doing over here? I don't want those ships out, actually. Swahili does have a navy, so we don't want transport ships out there. Yeah, these up here are Hindustan. Yeah. All of these territories have been occupied by Hindu zealots. That's what I said. There's a good chance some of these will defect to us. Just shy of breaking the siege here. Should be next tick, probably. Uh-oh, he's got 1,000 troops on the move. Should we start shaking? He decided against it and he retreated instead. Into siege now. Okay. Let's see what we can get now. If we can get him to revoke those cores, it looks like we should have plenty of war score for that. We want Bidar. Dar. Revoke cores on Surat, North Konkan, Bijapur. Now we can get them to revoke cores on all three. Nope, too much to get them to release a nation as well. So I think that's it. Oh, you have a treaty with Baluchistan? Now we can get them to revoke that too. We can. The problem is it's the one that's under siege by the rebels. And I'd rather let the rebels take that, because we can, if they take that, we can immediately declare war on Kandash when it reforms, without having to wait the 5-year truce out that we would have to if, we were to attack Malwar again. So I don't mind if Kandash reforms at this point. We could even vassalize them when they reform, technically. Could be. But not significantly. I mean, we're picking up 37 points of aggressive expansion by trying to take 3. We'd have to get rid of... I'd rather have him lose claims on our cores than taking... No. We can't even get all 3 anyway. Even if we get rid of the core claims. 60 points shy. So we can't even get it anyway. That's the best we're going to do there. 2 territories, all is gold. Revoke an alliance, and am I missing something here? Revoke his cores. Remove claims on our cores. Yeah, I think it's 30 points for he'll have no money to buy it back with. If you're talking about that, we can't take a third one. I mean, unless we want to lay siege to his last province that isn't already in rebel hands. We don't have we're 60 points shy of being able to take that third territory. Now, let's take a look and see if it's... Yeah, they're both 24-point provinces too, so it doesn't matter whether we try for Kandash or Marathwada. We're just 100, even if, like I said, even if we take the core revocations away, we're 60 points shy of being able to get that third province. Oh, wait. What happened there? Okay. We could get that. Okay, I guess it was the treaty that was pushing it beyond. So we could do that. We'd have to deal with the rebels in our territory. Like so. That leaves a pretty ugly hole in the middle, and we're stuck with the same situation of having a OPM in the middle that we would be trying to avoid from the original deal. That's no, we're not going to do that. If we're either going to take that and deal with the rebels, or we're not going to take that and get the core revocations instead. Okay, we'll do that then. Let's just make sure we can't squeeze anything else out of this. Nope. Not without laying another siege, so we'll go with that route then. How are we doing? You're okay. So they occupy it and then they retreat into us and don't fight us. Okay, I can buy that. How's their siege over here going? I knew where his navy was. How's our friends up here doing? Looks like they've lost a little territory. Looks like Persia might be fighting a couple different wars. No, just one war. That whole area is pretty fractured though, isn't it? Oh, Khorasan. Mogadishu. Where's Khorasan at here? Really? Khorasan is taking chunks away from everybody for being a one province. Kathia Ward decided that they're going to get involved. Okay. Weights and measures. Malwa's about ready to fall apart. We have, he's really not doing us any good. Actually, you know what? He might. Let's take a look at, if, he would do it. Okay, yeah, 3% per month, 32 months to convert BDAR. So we can finally make use of our missionaries. Missionary. You must have been talking about the siege we just completed. Malwa accepted peace with Kathiawar, treaty annulling treaties. Oh, good. We got the treaty annulled anyway with Baluchistan. How did he come up with 40 gold when he just gave us all his gold? There's no way he's making 40 a month, and I don't think it's been 6 months yet. I think we have a mission to accept. Royal marriage with Khandesh, which just formed. We can try the vassalization route with him. While we deal with the eastern side of our nation. Since we have diplomatic room, we only have room for one relationship. Or do we want to go the conquest route with them too? Okay. You've got yourself a new military tech too, which gives us new fort possibility. I'm getting close to our tech 6 and admin. After we get 6 in admin, we'll take a look at coring a couple of those territories. So, royal marriage with Khandesh, improve relations with Khandesh, or claim Mandala, which is another Malwan territory. I see the rebel problem went away, unfortunately. See if we can fix that. No rebels to support. Nope. Oh well. So Synaptic, how do you want to handle relations with Khandesh? They're the ones that just formed out of Malwa. OPM. We can work on the royal marriage vassalization, or we can worry about conquest later on. We do have a relationship available. Our next step is probably going to be toward Orissa. It's back to that thing. It's an OPM, so we're talking about okay. But we have missions for improving relations or royal marriage with them. Okay. And we get diplomatic for one and prestige from the other. Kachar again. I'm about done with Kachar, I think. Let's see, they want us to go to war against Tibet in a war that they have started, which would also be potentially fighting Lan Zhang, and Ming. I don't think I have any interest in aiding them again. I don't know about you guys. No, one's prestige and one's diplomatic power. And the other mission gives us military power. So none of them give us the admin we're waiting for. But what do the two of you think about our alliance with Kachar here? I'm more than willing to lose 25 prestige. I mean, they're just continually declaring wars. Wars they're starting. They're not helping us in any wars really. It's been an alliance that's doing nothing but harming us. If Ming joins the war, I'm not sure who the war leader would end up being. I don't know that we'd be able to get any kind of war score enough to peace out with them. Just based on the strength of their alliance. I'm not so worried about them coming down to us. You're right there. None of them have anything. They'd have to have multiple treaties to get down to us. Tibet would be the one to be most worried about, and they don't have any treaties at the moment. Well, there's an interesting thing. Tibet is at war with Ming, so they likely wouldn't have Ming jumping the war either. Yeah, we might very well end up being the war leader in this one. They've gotten weakened a lot in the last... it really depends on what type of war it is, I think. Let's see if we can find out what type of war it is. Certain types of war, the person that declares war is the war leader regardless of the relative strength. I haven't figured out exactly what the determination is, but let's take a look. Where's this war at? Okay, there's the Tibet-Ming War. Kachar and Tibet. So right now it's a reconquest. I think the reconquest wars would keep him as the war leader, but I won't swear to it. I haven't quite figured those out yet. Reconquest of... which one was it? Where is it? Kachin. This one over here. See, they're declaring a war on something they have very little access to get to, which, okay, I guess they can march right through there. So, either way for me. So, I'll go with your... I'm pretty sure he's going to remain the war leader because of the type of war that's been declared. So, we'll go with it. Like I said, we're not in any real danger here. Yeah, he remained the war leader. And none of the opposing allies, potential allies, joined, so it's not a big danger to us. Okay, we've got T. We've got our first T province. Or will once it finishes colonizing anyway. Khorasan pieced out with Kazan. We're going to land some more troops in some more Swahili land here. Shiite zealots. Okay. Should have those on anti-rebel patrol, so they should. And Swahili revolters. Okay, we've got our corps complete in the Horn of Africa now. Yep, and I put that on rebel patrol, so let's see if we can peace out with Persia here. Oops. Did the Swahili Navy sneak out on us? They did. Yeah, hopefully we can get those landed here. I knew they had a navy out there. I was wondering where it was. Okay, rush of colonists. We get extra colonist settler chance, number of settlers, or receive monetary benefits of 10%. I think the extra colonists is a no-brainer there. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I just said we're going to try to peace out with Persia here. I don't think there's any way we can claim anything. We can't white peace even. Close to. Okay, everybody, I need to pause here for just a minute. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I had a something catch in my throat there. Okay, I know they have a force moving up to relieve these sieges too, but we don't have the capability to move down. I don't think we can progress any further south, not with his navy there. Could send all of our light ships down there and destroy his fleet, I guess. We've got plenty of light ships. Our income's okay for now. There's our administrative tech. We're going to go ahead and push that. We need one more tech level to get our next idea group. Well, something we're well waiting for. In the meantime, we got some production efficiency and can build farm estates once we have the money for it. Okay, back to this mission. Do we want to do anything with this mission here, Synaptic? Before I forget about it, we've got the royal marriage, improved relations with Kandash. Either of them have any? Because if not, we can always go on the on the claim. We just can't act on the claim once we get it. Yeah, the claim rival province is military power. So basically, you want to just leave Kandesh alone. Because if we leave it alone, all that's going to happen is Malwa's going to go claim it again. Okay. I'm not worried about the bill. Our military tech's already ahead of time, so we're getting. Well, okay, it's not ahead of time. That's right. I keep forgetting we're up against the Muslim ones. So yeah, that's fine. We'll go that way. Like I said, we won't be able to act on that claim for 5 years. Now the other thing is it gives us a ready-made war if we improve relations and ally with them, and Malwa tries to claim them, then we have a reason to go back to war with Malwa. As I said, doesn't matter one way or the other to me. We could wait till Malwa takes it again. Got a nice little border going on here. Let's see, in the meantime our colony's 40% done, missionaries 40% done. Kandesh is trying to form claims on us now. We could do a culture change on them. It takes 100 power though to do that. Evidently Swahili didn't want to actually move his you know what? We're going to get rid of that Swahili fleet. Going to borrow our trade ships here. I'm also going to throw a couple heavies together since we've lost our heavies in that last. Just do that. What's our force limits looking like? We've got room for 10 more armies there, Cyber. Current force consists of 14 infantry, 9 cavalry, 4 artillery. We've got both the money and the force limits to build those up. Well, the thing is, we didn't help them. Malwa left the military. Oh, I didn't realize we had a military coalition against us formed. Anybody else in that coalition? No, they were by themselves in that coalition, it looks like. Okay. Once this pair of wars are over, we're going to take a look at our infrastructure. Persia's making some inroads up here. Khorasan's eating into the Timurids in the meantime. Looks like Khorasan peaced out with Persia. No, they're still in the war with us. Once those ships are repaired up, we'll tackle the... wow, they've up to 16 ships, 12 lights. Really? Did we miss? Oh, there they are. I was going to say, I thought we had more than 10 ships. I certainly didn't think we'd lost any in that crossing. So they're 12 and 4 versus our 17 and 6. We should be able to beat their fleet back. Okay, let's go knock out the Swahili fleet. He's running away. If we can intercept them, we can. Any bets as to which advisor died? I say it's our military advisor because we've been at war. He went out to inspect the front lines or something. And we captured ourselves 2 transports. Yep, I thought he was waiting there in the fog. Let's see. Nope, military. What do you want? Wait a second, was that you, Cyber? Okay. Now they will take a white piece. They won't quite take... yeah, they won't anywhere come... okay, I'm going to white piece with Persia. We have no reason to be in this war any longer. Unless anybody has any objections. This one? No, we don't have anywhere near the war score to take any of their territory at the moment. And really no means of getting the war score at this point without landing a second expeditionary force down here in the couple territories that we can see. And even then, I'm not sure it would be enough to push a claim. I mean, we're 1,000 points. We don't have. We need to get 10 war score. Yep, that's just within our colonial range now. Yeah, exactly. Our 4. Our 46. So we're not going to get anything out of this war. Okay. As I said, we have no real reason to be in that war, so if they'll take a white piece, we'll take it. Get our trade ships back in place. Yeah, we can colonize the interior of Africa too. That's usually, well, I won't say usually, since I've only colonized it twice. Both times I've colonized it, that was an ivory province. We could take a look and see what's down here. Ivory, ivory, ivory. Heh, more ivory. And yet more ivory. How are our allies doing? Oh, hey, they actually succeeded in sieging the province they're after. They might actually win this war. Remember, Tibet's also involved with Ming in a separate war, so imagine we might be able to peace out with them. We can peace out with Tibet as well. No reason to be in that one either. There is peace in the realm. So as soon as our colony is done, then we can look west toward Madagascar. We're about 60% complete. I'm fine with pulling the colonists out once we get to about 850 or so. Trade fleets are back out. And our first religious conversion is complete. Okay, let's take a look again. We're fully reinforced. Our manpower is still way down. We need to get that manpower back up. In the meantime, We never pushed the claim fabrication up here, so let's do that. Since that's our mission there. We have a alliance request from Nepal. Hey, there's a useful... Oh, they've grown too. That is a potentially useful alliance. Certainly more useful than Kachar is. They border both Malwa and Orissa, which are our natural enemies. Swahili is fabricating a claim on us. Let's see what they bring to the table. Allied with Tangu and Kathiawar. Enemies of Tibet, Orissa, and Kachar. So those three are their enemies, with Orissa being a rival. What do you think, Synaptic? No, we have one free. Yeah, I think they'd be useful. I certainly think they'd be more useful than Kachar is. They're natural enemies. At least one of them is our natural enemy anyway. And if they drug us into a war against Kachar, I'm not... So, we'll go with it. Kachar's been a headache since the first few wars against Orissa and I forget who else it was originally. Dragging us into wars that are meaningless for us, and for most of them have been meaningless for them. Okay, national revolt risk 2% versus a 33% prestige loss. I don't mind taking the revolt risk hit at this point. So the potential revolt territories are the ones we already know about. How long does it last? 2 years. $33 prestige loss. What do we have here? Royal marriage from Nepal. No problem with that. Okay, let's take a look at some buildings here. Probably need to get a couple forts, but my god, we have a huge border here. Unlike our Naples save where we could throw 2 forts up and bottleneck the entire peninsula, that's not going to happen here. Cyber, you need to come up with a defensive strategy for our forts here. Don't bother at all with forts? Okay. Let's see, we've got a couple places we can build marketplaces. That's going to happen. Okay. I said it'd be very hard to come up with places to ford up here unless it's just high value provinces. Sure we have marketplaces out and about. I'll fix those. They don't cost us any power. Our colony is at 75% completion. We've had no natives up there. That's a nice change. Did we just like beat all the aggressiveness out of the natives down there? No? Not at all. And we just assimilated some colonists. So we're at 85% there. We can certainly pull a colonist out of there now if we want to move them to somewhere else. By the way, I don't know anybody, those my advisors noticed, but we actually, one of those ideas actually opened up colonization all the way up into the Philippines and whatnot too. So we got a lot of areas for colonies. None of them are easy, you know, zero native, low native count. This would be the lowest native count, probably at 3,000 with high aggression, 6,000 with medium aggression. There's one, 500 with almost no aggression. We could colonize there without, we can't get down there quite yet. This would be a good one though. We don't even have to send an army to protect this one. Only 500 natives and almost no aggression. Yep, it's probably the only one that is that. Now there's a couple down here, 1,000 with almost no aggression. So there's a couple here that we could throw our colony on without having to worry about guarding them with armies. So let you think about that. We've got that. We've got Madagascar on the table too. Can only really do one at a time until we complete maybe. Devil, if you're paying attention, feel free to weigh in too. Never mind, Devil left the channel. Probably off doing homework. Their manpower's growing ever so slowly there. High aggression, high numbers. Very high aggression and high numbers. We'd certainly have to build, have an army station there. Probably a fairly significant one. Once we get this one finished, colonized, and cored, then we have a jumping off point into Australia. Australia would be in range. We just need another explorer to actually seek it out. Tax base of the Madagascar. 2, 1, low. These typically are high. Let's take a look. 2, 2, 4. This would be actually probably looking the best of all of them. Tax base of 4 with the low native count, low aggression. What was the one up here? I can find it again. Yeah, that might be the best one. Tax base of 4, low population, low aggression. I'll let Cyber and Synaptic chew on that for a bit. No, wouldn't be too hard to defend. We're going to have a base here once this one is done, which is within a matter of a couple months. We'll have a base here to station out of. So I don't think it would be hard to defend at all. Being an island, there's not going to be many people that can push claims against us. Makassar, maybe. That would be about the only ones that could even attempt to push it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull the colonist off. He's going to complete anyway. And we'll start him down there. Nice prestige hit with that colonization completion. Going to head and core it right away. Ooh. Okay, they're expensive to core. The other ones, the Horn of Africa, only took 2 points to core. Wow. Yeah, we've got the points for now, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Well, we have a monarch with... Oh, speaking of which, our overextension is high. Okay, we need to take a look at coring some of those territories we grabbed. That might be part of it. Part of it's probably tax base, too. High tax base. That's probably the bulk of it. Base cost 148, tax base 7, so that's probably why. That's fine. We started the coring. Uh-oh. Testing 1, 2. Am I still online? Can anybody hear me? Or did I lose my internet? Looks like I still have internet. Okay. Temporary issue with the Steam Cloud. We'll have to see how this goes on the next potential save. Okay, we need to look at our overextension here. 81%. So we need to core some of these territories we just took as well. See what the core costs are. More than we can afford right now, evidently. Oh shoot, they're building things. Okay, as soon as those marketplaces are done, which is a month, we need to look at coring some of these. Base cost is low on them anyway. On at least one of them. So we'll core a second one here as soon as we can. We did get an error during that last one. We never got a chance to take a look at him. Ugh. Ugly air. Ugly air. And we know what we can't do it with until he's 15. Let's hope he's a better military general than he is a administrative leader. Get that core done. I'm going to core these one at a time. I don't want to blow all my administrative power at once. Global tariffs of 20% isn't going to be significant, so you hold off for the Diplotech, products and trade depots. Or do you want to push that idea further? Either saving the Diplo points for tech, which is dry docks and trade depots, as well as trade range, or pushing the next idea, which is 20% global tariffs. Which, remember, tariffs are strictly our overseas provinces. Okay, so save the Diplo points for the next tech. See, the revolt risk penalty goes away in four months or so, 5 months. The bonus to revolt, or penalty to revolt risk anyway. Just a heads up, we'll probably run this about another hour. It'll make it 9 o'clock my time, so, and it probably be typical times for the session on Mondays. Okay, our manpower's slowly going up there. About 10,000 a year, a little over 10. No. Let me recalculate that. 25, about 3,000 a year, so it still takes several years to before our manpower is fully replenished. Take a look at buildings again. Constables, which cost administrative power, we'll probably hold off on those unless there's some significant 1.2 province there. Couple 1.2s. I'm going to hold off on them for just a little bit. Training fields, you want to use a little bit of the military power for some training fields there? Never mind, there's no place we can build training fields. I'll fix that, I'll throw a couple armories up for you. Force enough for now. Once those are built, we'll see if you want to spend some of your military power on training fields. Force limits? 32 of 38. 1598 is the current breakdown. Our generals are discussing the impact of some new weapons a local gunsmith has been making. They believe they can be used effectively in our armies if we get a few more people to work on it. Gain a little bit of inflation and 50 military power, or gain 10 military power. Half a point of inflation we can afford. 50 additional military power. Okay. Said once these armories are built, we'll let you take a look and see if you want to spend some of that military power on training fields. Costs 10 military power per training field, but the training fields give you a manpower boost, recruitment time bonus, and regiment cost bonus. Let's take a look at advisors too and see if any new advisors have popped up to be of benefit to anybody. We're using missionary strength right now. I'm going to go back to the inflation reduction for now. The missionaries aren't going to be, isn't isn't useful. We can't convert this province. 0%. So we don't have enough missionary strength to convert that province anyway. So I'm going to go back to the inflation reduction for our administrative. Global trade power, you want to replace them at all with either a +2 global tariffs or a +1 diplomatic tech cost? While he's thinking about that, Cyber, you've got a reinforced speed. Either of those look like anything you want to replace them with. Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought you might stick with the one you had. We could afford 1+2 if you want to get the discipline bonus there, Cyber. Our military is the low end of the power. Well, if you want to get the level 2, we can afford. Okay, as long as I've still got a positive income, I can lower our maintenance down a little bit more too. As long as our military is the low end of the totem pole, I don't mind bumping it up a little bit there with a +2. Certainly can't afford 2 +2s right now, and if a +2 comes up in one of the categories that is better, we might swap them out, but for now that's good. Malwa have gotten their alliance back with Baluchistan. That didn't last long. Wow, a period of peace. What's going on with our neighbors? Malwa's not doing anything. Orissa's not doing anything. Nepal's not doing anything. Kachar is still at war with Tibet. They're winning it though. Delhi is still getting beat up by Persia. I'm a little bit worried about Persia's expansion to the east here. But they're certainly going to cut Delhi down to size a bit here, it looks like. And we were considering those to be our potential biggest rival in the Indian subcontinent. They're going to lose some of that power they have. Okay, buildings are still going. Colonies already up to 200 colonists on that new island over there. Coring's going okay. Claim fabrication going okay, 83% complete. Well, yeah. 9911. It's part of the bonus of being in the tech group above us, or a couple tech groups above us, maybe even. Called arms from Delhi. Come to aid against in the conflict against Persia and Nepal. We were already at war with them. Persia is allied with Crimea and Swahili. Nepal is allied with... we were already in this war. We've already pieced out of this war. Or is this a war Nepal declared? I bet it is. which means Nepal's going to be calling us to war too if that's the case. It is. Nepal declared that war. So we're going to get a call to arms on both sides of this war. What do you think? Synaptic? This is a war Nepal has declared. It would put us in, if we answered Delhi's call to arms, it would be against Nepal, which is one of our allies. It would be against Persia again. Persia. Delhi's involved in 2 wars now. Both of them are versus Persia. The first one was one Persia declared on Delhi. That's what this chunk of land being lost is. Nepal just declared a second war against Delhi. And Persia might jump in on Nepal's side in this one too, and this might actually bring Crimea in as well. Again, Nepal's probably going to call us to the same war. The only bonus maybe for joining this war is we could go in against Kathiawar, assuming they're in the war with Nepal. There's 2 separate wars that Delhi's in. Yeah, Persia and Nepal. Persia and Swahili are in the first war against Delhi. Looks like Nepal and Persia are in the second war against Delhi. Both of these are our allies, so they're both probably going to call us to this war. I presume Persia would be the war leader. No, Nepal's not in both wars, I don't think. Nepal couldn't declare war on Delhi if they were already involved in a war with Delhi. Persia is in both wars, though. Yeah, I think we need to decline this one. Like I said, Nepal is probably going to call us to war on their side. And if they don't call us to war, so much the better. No, we're not in any threat in any case of getting any of our territories sieged, regardless of which war we're in. I suppose. Yeah, they don't have. Nobody has military access through Orissa or Malwa at this point. No. The only thing we could do is a naval landing. Yeah, I agree. Especially with Delhi going to be losing chunks of both of their... Well, okay, this is a religious war, so I don't know what kind of claims they're going to be able to press. I don't think they're going to get any territories from them. Delhi's going to lose a lot of territory to Persia. They're going to lose half their strength in this first war that they're involved in. So them as an ally versus Nepal as an ally, I would probably think Nepal's going to be the better bet at this point. Their main benefit is being a buffer against Persia, since Persia seems determined to expand east at this point until at least until Ottomans, Mamluks, Timurids start chewing on them. Right now, they appear to be intent on expanding east. They still have a lot to go through to get down to us, so I'm not as concerned. Like I said, Delhi's going to lose too much in this war here. Delhi's going to be virtually non-existent after this war, this pair of wars, I think. I mean, I don't know how much Persia can actually take from them in a war and not be attracting too much attention from the Timurids and the Ottomans and the Mamluks out here. I don't know. But they're certainly going to grab 3 or 4 of these. Well, Persia's not going to threaten us for, a while yet. I mean, they still have to get through Malawa, the rest of Delhi, Kathiawar before they even get to us. And by that point, hopefully, these nations up here start chewing on them from the other side. So I'm pretty sure Nepal's going to call us to the war as well. Now here's the other thing. If we go to war on Delhi's side, do we get a penalty for breaking truce with Persia? Because we do have a truce with Persia right now. I think we'll get a penalty for breaking that truce. It doesn't show up here though, so I don't know exactly how that works when it's not a war leader situation. Maybe we don't get that penalty. Yeah, I don't think we'll get any provinces out of this war, no matter which side of the war we take, Synaptic. I'm inclined to agree, Cyber. And if we do get a penalty, a stab hit for breaking truce with Persia, I think it would tell us here if we were, but I'm not entirely sure how that mechanic works. I'd just as soon take the prestige hit at this point. We're going to have to find another ally up here at some point. Oh, Persia's a hell of a lot stronger than us. More, well, even if you just look at technologically, yeah, prestige isn't that hard to get. Yeah, we can't stall Persia by joining the war with Delhi. There's nothing we can do other than lose a lot of troops. We're still not at, our manpower's still not in great shape as it is. We can't take any more territories, even if we tried. If Kathiawar joins the war, then we have an immediate enemy on our border. Sounds like Synaptic and that must be because the Iron Man save that the Steam Cloud was down. We haven't been getting regular saves. So evidently Steam Cloud is back online, which means we'll get a save here soon, which is good because, like I said, I don't think we've gotten regular saves since I got the failed save a little bit ago. Matter of fact, I'll do a manual save just to verify. Yeah, it's back up. So it sounds like we're pretty much agreed. Decline this, and if Nepal calls us, we'll accept that one. Okay, Cyber. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, that's what we were going to do. Damn it. Okay, I need to stop doing that. I keep talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Well. Yeah. Well, okay, it didn't cost us anything because I have no idea how far back hello. I don't know what's going on with Steam Cloud. We just lost the entire save, I think. Oh, maybe not. I think we lost the save. I think if there is a local save, I'm going to have to try to find it. There we go. Okay. It's there. Yeah, Steam Cloud's been acting up for the last, I don't know, half hour or so. Okay, so what's going on? Where are we? How much time did we lose? Looks like we lost a few months, maybe? Nope. Nope. We didn't lose anything. Okay, well. That was completely unintentional. Unfortunately, we're going to have to play it out this way. Where's our other fleet here? There it is. Get these fleets combined here. Gonna have to just go for an early peace. Again, our main threat is going to be really naval at this point. But we'll keep an eye on... You're going to wish you hadn't done that, Persia. Oh, Persia's not in the war. Persia's not in the war against us. Oh, bonus. I guess. See ya, boss. Thanks for joining. Yep, we're headed that way. So, who attacked our fleet then? Cathriar. There it is. Single ship heavy fleet. This ought to be a quick war on their part. Delhi doesn't have much to fight with. One, we can't afford it. We're severely overextended as it is. Unless this war drags on extremely long time and we get everything cored. We've got 4 territories, overextension from 4 territories right now. Separate and siege. I'm not sure where Cathior's army is. There it is. They've got a 7,000 strong army there. We can detach and go chase down that 7,000 stack. Yes, we know. They broke free from Malwa a short bit ago. Ming accepted peace with the Mongols. Ming ceded one territory. And 1,000 ducats. Gah! Why can't I get a peace deal like that? So the Kathiawar army is non-existent now. Nepal doesn't have a huge army themselves, it looks like. 4,000 strong army is all they've got. You know what? I'm going to be perverse. I don't know if Cyber's back yet. We're going to go destroy the Nepalese army's ability to prosecute this war. Okay, take it easy. Thanks for joining us. The YouTube video will be up later tonight, and we'll pick this up probably again Wednesday. Tomorrow's usually not a good day for me matching everybody's play times, since I don't normally get home till 10 Eastern or later on Tuesdays. Oops. Okay, that's fine. We'll destroy one army, come back and destroy the other army, I guess. Kachar accepted peace with Tibet. Tibet ceding more territory to... Kachar just finally finished that war they called us into ages ago. Okay, we've just wiped out huge chunk of the Kathiawar army. We're wiping out the Nepalese army. I figured we'd then go back and wipe out the rest of the Kathiawar army, and they can't fight this war any longer. Because they have 8,000 troops between them. Oh god, Kachar. You're really beginning to piss me off. Okay, Nepal has no army left. Yeah, I misclicked. We were talking about it. I said, okay, we're all decided. We're going to decline the Delhi request and accept the Nepalese quest, and I clicked the wrong button. The good thing is Persia is not in that war alongside Nepal. So it's just Nepal and Kathiawar. But Kachar now wants us to join them in another war that they've started. This one's against Orissa and Khandesh. Since our current enemy technically has no means left of prosecuting this war. At least they won't as soon as we destroy this last army here. Yeah. Assuming Khandesh actually is in that war. Oops. It expired. Never mind. I'm really tired of Kachar and their never-ending wars anyway. I should have paused it when that came up. Delhi accepted peace. Okay. Khorasan ceded 1. Delhi ceded 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 territories to Persia. 1 to Melwar. Release Mewat. Okay, so that's what that looks like now. That alliance just automatically canceled. I think I didn't pause it, and it automatically rejected the call of arms. We've got naval supplies in Flores. Oh, Nepal came up with another small army. Delhi's going to have to fend for themselves up there now. We'll take a look real quick. Yeah, no more alliance with Kachar. We need to come up with another alliance or two potentially. How's our coring going? Coring's getting close to complete in the local territories. Be careful, Khandesh. We're bigger than you are. Mission. Take Mandla, repair relations with what? Okay, easy mission to take. Reduce overextension. Doesn't give us much of a reward, but we're working on that anyway. Hopefully we get a better mission upon completion. Yeah, that alliance with Kachar was going to end up costing us something if they kept at it with their constant war declarations. One of these days they were going to actually declare war on somebody we couldn't hope to Okay, there's one core done. Start a second core. Once one of those are done, we'll finish the last core. That should be everything. Except for our colony. How's our colony doing? Not quite halfway there. We've already sieged that one. Never mind. Like, why can't I detach a siege there? No reason not to put our trade ships back to work, I guess. Hello, Joker. Synaptic, need you to start considering taking a look at potential alliances here. Unfortunately, we're still tied up in a royal marriage with Kachar.